Hell. This was the way that Irina Sendler described the ghetto in an interview with the Association of Children of the Holocaust in Poland. In order to better understand this story, it's important to understand that the ghetto was a result of the bigotry of the Nazi Party. Ghettos were a small area where all of the Jewish citizens of the town were sent. Multiple families were packed into a space meant for one family. The food was less than minimal, and death was an everyday occurrence, with over 83,000 people dying of starvation and disease between 1940 and 1942. This is the story of one woman taking a stand against the Nazi war machine. 2,500. The story of Irina Sendler. Irina Sendler, in the simplest term, is a saint. Sendler took a stand when she defied Adolf Hitler's orders that there is to be no aid to those of the Jewish religion. In doing so, she saved over 2,500 Jewish children by smuggling them out of the Warsaw Ghetto during World War II. Sendler's courage and wit is lived on today by the cast of Life in a Jar, the Irina Sendler Project. The war against the Jewish faith started on the 30th of January 1933, when Adolf Hitler was elected the Chancellor of Germany. According to the Boycott of Jewish Businesses, the six-pointed Star of David was painted in yellow and black across thousands of doors and windows. Signs are posted saying, "Don't buy from Jews, and the Jews are a misfortune." These terrible things carried on and only got more cruel and unethical. It was in the March of 1933 that the first concentration camp, or rather a camp of terror, was built in Germany and was named Dachau.
I, as a Member of Parliament, with 9 others, visited Buchenwald concentration camp. Some people believe that the reports of what happened there are exaggerated. No words could exaggerate. We saw and we know. We were able to speak freely with internees and to hear their stories. You will now see a few of the sights we saw. And much as they may shock you, do believe me when I tell you that the reality was indescribably worse than these pictures. You cannot photograph suffering, only its results. In pictures you have no smell of disease and death. Here you see no more than a fragment of the full pattern of horror. When they had died, they were either burnt in these ovens or thrown like vermin into large communal pits.
From that point on, things got worse, leading up to the German invasion of Poland on September 1st, 1939. According to Germany Invades Poland, Adolf Hitler sought to regain lost territory and ultimately rule Poland. About 1 year later, October 12, 1940, the Germans decreed the establishment of a ghetto in Warsaw, the same town that was home to a young Catholic woman by the name of Irina Sendler.
Kiedy pierwszy raz wyszłam do getta, zrobiło to na mnie piekielne wrażenie. Na ulicach były dzieci żebrzące, wynędzniały do ostatnich granic, prosząc, leżąc o kawałek chleba. Ja powiedzmy szłam do getta, to dziecko widziałam. Wracałam po 3 godzinach i już był trupek. Przykryty gazetą.
As said before, Irina Sendler is a saint. In a statement from Life in a Jar, the Irina Sendler Project, as early as 1939, when the Germans invaded Warsaw, Sendler began helping Jews by offering them food and shelter despite it being frowned upon. Not to mention, after Irina smuggled the children out of the Warsaw Ghetto, she worked alongside the Zgoda, which is a secret group of Polish activists working to save and aid the Jewish people. She did this by working tirelessly to find families and orphanages, either volunteering to take in children or willing to take them in with a bribe from the Zgoda. This job was hard. In an interview with Magda Rusnik, one of Sendler's close friends, she described the danger of living with a Jewish child during World War II.
Any Jew that was caught with a non-Jew, the non-Jew's family and himself were killed on spot.
Sendler and her team started by doing other things to help the Jewish people. In an interview, Sendler recalls where things changed when she saw the children leaving the Korzak orphanage.
Czwórkami dzieci były w ubrankach odświętnych, jeszcze co miał w rękach, laleczki i one szły z kurczakiem, mając te laleczki w ręku. Dzieci szły, nie wiedząc, mając w rękach laleczki robione z miłości dla nich, a tam na końcu czekał największy wynalazek ówczesnych Niemców, cyklon. I to zrobiło na mnie tak straszne wrażenie, że jak ja wróciłam do domu, to moja matka po raz pierwszy wezwała do mnie pogotowie ratunkowe. Ja zupełnie byłam wykończona, bo ja widziałam, że oni idą na muszlak pracy i na śmierć. Bardzo szybko wobec tego zorientowaliśmy się, że jedynym sposobem ratowania dzieci jest wyprowadzanie ich.
Sendler, being a social care nurse at the Warsaw City Council's Health and Care Department, already had many contacts, including Julius Mechkowski, the director of urban sanitation works. Julius gave passes to Sendler and her trusted group of helpers that said that since they were workers, they could get into the ghetto and start saving the children. Sendler worked with the Zagoda and other secret contacts like Julius to smuggle children out. They did this by hiding the children in many different ways that included hiding them in trucks, coming in and out of the ghetto, locking them in boxes and coffins, and much more. But before any of this could happen, all the children had to learn to speak perfect Polish, since most of them only spoke Yiddish, a language that was mainly spoken by most of the Jewish faith. They also had to learn Christian prayers, new identities, and new lives. Irina's story is still told today by a Hallmark movie and now a traveling play titled Life in a Jar, The Irina Sendler Project. In 1999, two 9th graders, Megan Stewart, Elizabeth Cambers, and an 11th grader, Sabrina Coons from Kansas, decided to do a National History Day project with encouragement from their teacher, Norman Conrad. The idea for the project came when Mr. Conrad showed them a short clipping from a March 1994 issue of the News and World Report, which said, Irina Sendler saved many children and adults from the Warsaw Ghetto in 1942. At first, they thought it might be a typographical error, as none of them had heard of Sendler, but they decided to start research anyways. They discovered numerous sources of information and turned their research into a play, which is still shown today all over the world. Irina Sendler took a stand when she defied Adolf Hitler and saved over 2,500 children by sneaking them out of the Jewish ghetto. This was completely illegal during Hitler's 12-year reign of terror over Eastern and Central Europe as the Führer of Germany. Irina Sendler and her team risked their lives to save Jewish children, and because of that, those who were saved were able to live to adulthood and accomplish great things. Elżbieta Fikowska, a survivor, helped put together the Irina Sendler Awards, which awards teachers and others for good deeds. Sadly, Irina Sendler died May 12, 2008, at 98 years old, but she is still known as a hero.